Hey guys, how's it going? It's your friendly neighborhood pervert here, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today, I want to talk about a few things, just a few random things while we explore the new Inazuma Islands because I haven't really explored much of it yet. I'm only at 50% of Watatsumi, and for Seidai I'm at 86, but like there's a couple things that I haven't done, and I haven't finished a single new world quest that has come out. Not even a single one. So yeah, we're gonna do a couple of those today. And I also just wanna, talk about some stuff regarding, just like future content and like other stuff. So yeah, let's get right into it. So first things first, about La Signora getting absolutely obliterated by Raiden Shogun during the Archon quest. I personally think she will come back in one way or another. Because I feel as if her death was really abrupt, and it was I don't know. I felt kind of nothing when she died. Like there wasn't really a sense of relief because she didn't really do too much bad stuff. She did, get my boy, what's his name, Teppei killed. But other than that, she didn't really, do too much bad stuff. That doesn't sound too good because it's like me saying that Teppei's death didn't mean anything, which is wrong because it meant a lot, especially for the traveler or ether. But other than that, I think that was more Scaramouche's fault, and I didn't think it was Signora's fault personally. She really didn't care about who got the delusions though, which was kind of messed up in a sense. But other than that, she didn't really get a real character arc. She did appear in a couple of the other story quests, like in the beginning where she basically stole Venti's Gnosis. She also got Zhang Li's Gnosis by negotiating with him. And yeah, now that she was trying to get the Electro Gnosis, she kind of failed in doing so. But that's all we really got from her, was that she was an asshole. And that's basically it. She's just good at negotiating, and she's a freaking asshole. We got a little bit more lore from her through the descriptions of her talent level up materials, and the little crown that we got from defeating her. So this was hers. The thing is, I would think she would come back like for sure if we didn't get this mask, because this is her mask, as in she's probably long gone. Like this is part of her and it's just gone. So let's read this a little bit. So a trophy obtained from defeating Signora, 8th of the Fadui harbingers. The Fadui often face the world from behind their masks, and it is said that this is because all they once were mean nothing once they become Fadui, and thus must they forsake their true names and faces alike. So Child, whose real name is Ajax, left his old name behind. Like he doesn't refer to himself as Ajax anymore because he got his mask. But his mask actually seemed like a real mask. Like it just looks like a real mask. For Signora, I thought this was a crown, but then I think during when she goes like ape shit and she turns into like the fire moth / butterfly thing. She puts it down on her face and then it becomes a mask. Scaramouche doesn't have a traditional mask. I think his mask would be his big hat, and because he's a puppet of Raiden Shogun, I saw a cool theory that he was meant to be Raiden Shogun's puppet, but that didn't work out, and they just let him like roam around like just on the streets, and then the Fadui picked him up. So I think his hair is supposed to be long. Raiden Shogun's hair is like really, really long and it's braided. I assume that Scaramouche's hair is long. I think I saw this somewhere online. There was like a fan art of him with long hair, which looked really, really sick, to be honest. And it maybe his hair is all cooped up in his hat, and when he takes his hat off, he has the long hair, but the hat, which is his quote unquote mask, is concealing his old image of looking like Raiden Shogun. But that's just a theory, and it's a pretty cool theory to think about. Rosaline Krushka Lohefalter may have once led a more innocent, naive existence, but that was before her eyes were filled with a raging fire and her innocent days were burned away, before the icy delusion extinguished the flaming tongues that ever gnawed her, before the frozen might that protected her was shattered by the eternal outlander. The eternal outlander is what they call her, or what they call him. Unbound yet no less determined that she was, causing the flames to burst forth once more. So, because we have this mask, and we have all these descriptions of her through this and talent materials that you get from our weekly boss, I can only assume that if you want to learn more about Signora, you have to read through all this stuff, and we're not gonna get an actual story for her, because in our eyes, without reading any of this stuff, she was an irredeemable villain. Like, she was bad to the bone. She was a hardcore villain who just didn't give a shit about anything except the Tsaritsa's will, and that's it, right? So because of this, I feel like she won't come back. Either that, or she will come back and be completely delusionless. And that sounds like a cool ass concept to me. Because we have her mask. She has no mask anymore, which means that she's just a normal person now if she does come back, which might be pretty cool to see. And then maybe she will be redeemable as a person, although the gut punch to Venti really got me pissed off at her. She could still be redeemable in this Genshin world. Maybe not in like real life, but in this world, she may be a redeemable villain, which would be very cool to see in my eyes. So I have two theories that's gonna happen here. One of them is that one of the 11 Furry Harbingers will bring Signora back to life, although I don't think that's gonna be the case, to be honest. But that would be a cool thing to think about, that she could come back. My other theory is that, what's it called? She won't come back, but we will get a mini like really small story quest, like a flashback story quest. Other games have done this before. For example, Xenoblade 2 had a little DLC thing where you get to play as characters from a past period, and this was like the events that happened before Xenoblade 2. and it follows one of the main villains and why he turned evil, basically. So maybe we will get something like that with La Signora, and then she might, you know, come back as a playable character from either when she got her delusion or before she got her delusion, but most likely when she got her delusion, because child, or from the stuff I read, the delusion is the element that they use normally, and then their true vision is the element that, you know, when they go into the apeshit mode where they turn into boss mode, you know, that is their normal vision element. So for example, child's delusion is Hydro, so he can use, or like when we play as him, he uses Hydro, right? That is his delusion element. And when he goes into, you know, boss mode child, that is his true vision element, which is Electro. Yeah. So we might get a Cryo La Signora possibly in the future, and of course we know that she's a Catalyst user, so we might get her as that, because we probably won't get a Pyro La Signora. If we do, that would still be sick, because that would mean that she doesn't have her mask and she doesn't have her delusion, which is cool for me, which is really cool. My second theory is that she won't come back and she's just gone. She's just dead, right? Because we saw her get fucking obliterated and she's just not coming back. That's just, you know, that's another theory. So to recap, one of the theories is that she's dead completely. She got obliterated by Raiden Shogun and is not coming back because she is an irredeemable villain, and that is also why we have so many descriptions about her past on all the weapon talent up materials and such. Second theory is that she will come back because of one of the Fiery Harbingers has an ability to bring people back to life or something like that. Probably an OPS thing. That might be one of them. I also have another theory where one of the Fiery Harbingers can show illusions or something. So maybe they show the illusion of La Signora getting, you know, obliterated and like falling to the ground, like freaking just disappearing. Or number 4, we will get a flashback story quest for La Signora where we follow her and then we get to play as her, and then that's when she comes out as a playable character. Yeah, those are my 4 little things little theories that I've been thinking about. And yeah, I thought that was just a cool thing to think about. Oh, and I also want to emphasize why the Fiery Delusions, when they're being, you know, given out to Teppei and those other people, why they like shriveled up and died so fast, is because, you know, it drains your life force, blah blah blah, stuff like that, which obviously we know from what's his face, Child, using his delusion stuff, right? But I think the reason why they shriveled up and died and Child and La Signora don't shrivel up and die is because they have visions, and I feel like their visions or their delusions cultivate the power of those delusions. What am I trying to say? No. The delusions hold the power of their visions. So they basically have 2 elements. One is a delusion of one of those elements. So for La Signora, it was cryo, which would, you know, suppress all the flames that were inside her. I don't know what I'm doing here, to be honest. Okay, it opened up. Alright, sick. So yeah, do I think La Signora is gonna come back? uh, hopefully she was a cool character, but the thing is I kind of hated her character. You know, of course, because they made her like the worst person ever. So I don't know if I'm gonna be rolling for her because I don't really like her character. I might roll for her if she does come out and she's like actually redeemable, like she loses, you know, she lost her mask already, right? Because it's in our hands. But because of that, you know, she's just an ordinary person now. I would enjoy that a lot, to be honest. But yeah, other than that, I don't know what they can really do with her. I think it would be sick if she does come back like that, though. I would really like that. That would be pretty cool. And hopefully her attacks are cooler than her weekly boss attacks in her cryo form, at least, because in her cryo form her attacks were kind of not they're kind of boring looking. If I had to say what they like, you know, look like, it was a little boring looking. But yeah, most catalysts like attack animations aren't that appealing to me. Like, I think Ningguang's animations are like the most boring fucking thing ever. That's just my opinion. Please don't hate me for it. If you like Ningguang, that's great. I like her character a lot, but like I said, they have to have the character and the animations for me to like them a lot. The only reason why I would probably roll for her when she does come out, or if she does come out, is because of her big ass tits and how sexy she fucking looks. But that's like basically the only reason why I would, because her character was pretty fucked. Like, so honestly, out of the 4 theories, I feel like the theory that I want the most to happen would probably be the one where she comes back as like a redeemable character without her harbinger mask or whatever, her Farui mask. That's the route I want them to go for, but it probably won't happen, to be honest. But you know, a man can dream. The theory that I think will most likely happen would probably be the one where she just doesn't come back, because you know they already gave us a lot of hints that she's probably dead from all the descriptions we got from like weapons and stuff like that, or not weapons, descriptions from all the talent level up materials and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm pretty sure the route they're going for is just she's just fucking dead. But yeah, who knows, anything can happen in the Genshin universe. They've already surprised me many times before, so yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, they come out with something like absurd, like bring her back to life kind stuff. So yeah, that was just my take on things. Let's just finish out this side quest. I apologize if you can hear the rain outside. It's ridiculously loud because I'm right next to my window. So if you can hear rain, I'm sorry. Alright, we gotta figure out what we're supposed to do. Okay, so... Oh, I rotate it, alright. Huh? Okay. Okay. Pay respects to this one. Which means we locked it in place, right? We locked this one in place. And now we start moving these ones. Okay. That was it. It appears that was it. I don't know what the fuck I did, but that was it. All right. So about your commission, we got the 4 spirit pearls. Yes, is that so? I knew it could count on you. One step away from unlocking the final seal of the heart. Ooh. Sorry, I have to ask you both to come along with me. I hope you don't mind. Since we're all here, a little more is no biggie, right? Yeah, I'm fine with it. Yeah. There's no time to lose. Let's head off. Alright, so she's off. I only assume that this will take a little while longer. So, I'm going to end it here. That was my take on La Signora. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one, where we, start completing these long-ass world quests and all that, cool puzzles and shit. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for more content, and bye-bye.